69.1. So there's something really big that I missed here. Where is it? The toe. They say it reduces dodging cooldown. I didn't realize that it was this much. So check this out. Let me figure out what to get rid of first. I think just this. Yeah. Put this on. So it's not. It doesn't reduce it to nothing. I think in the speed run they said that it reduces it to like nothing. But it's pretty low. There's one other thing. I might have enough tears for this. Now I need to go find. A warp. I might actually wait till I have a bit more tears first. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I think I have a use for these tears. Also, I didn't read the item description earlier that I should have. Because, like, even though most of them are very, like, there's not a lot of, like, great information in these things. The lore for this one, on the other hand, is actually important, because they talk about an egg made of hair, and there's an area that I can go to that has an egg made of hair, which is way down. I don't know where it is. It's sort of somewhere around here, I think. Or here. No, that's the painting. So maybe over here. But there should be an item I can get from that. I need to rebind my like, maybe I should have done this earlier, but I'm feeling the need to rebind my controls. I wish I had a PS2 controller for this. Because what I want clicky buttons for my dodge. And I want my parry to be a different button. Oh well. Such a long distance to get to any other warp point. I think I'm gonna have to trudge just once. And kill as much as I can on the way. Also, other thing I want to check. Yeah, you still can do it. If I can get the timing right. Also, if I'm gonna have breakables, can we put that other one back on? Oh, right. This one. So, there's not really much to do here. There's gonna be a lot of running for a bit. Did I never get that? Ah, because of that, right? Honestly, if I had another knot available, that should make things easier. It's less. It's not completely eliminated. Okay. I don't remember if I have any more ingredients for this guy.
The virtuous pain.
Nope. Okay. I think it's to the right, actually, not to the left.
Find the next.
Don't think I have enough yet. No. I think I got another sword heart. No, I don't want that. Okay, I gotta go... Oh, it's over here. Okay. I like how that doesn't even match up with where it was on the map. Like I went down into the side, but on the map I went like down into the left here. On the like painted map, it was down into the right. Like they're trying to get me lost. I think I have another. I think I have another of these. I do, yeah, another vessel. I don't know if I have the relic equipped for this. I do. can't afford this yet. I want to see if this is a thing that works. They might have patched this. That looks right. No, I don't know. Not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, I should have the last thing for this. Now for a reveal.
Gold that melts between my fingers, I reject the riches of my betrothed. Penitent one in silence, who summons my three voices?
Hey, Cabby.
Three sisters became as one, thus birthing a grievous miracle called Altus Gracias. This egg conceals something of ours that still remains immaculate.
Egg of deformity. Can I still talk to you? No. Yeah, so I read a little bit of the backstory of this. Apparently, there were three figures, and I'll see if I get this, if I can remember this right. Three women who were basically like destined for an arranged marriage and didn't want part of it, and had wished that had wished for, I can't remember if they wished to be too ugly to be wed, or just wished for something to avoid it, or whatever. And in the story, basically, they end up growing like hair all over their bodies, and they were sentenced by the church for blasphemy and burned. I don't remember the details. It's like based on some story, some story from outside of the game. Some myth or legend. I'm definitely not very well versed in this stuff, for sure. So this thing, now, I don't believe they say anything about it. But I believe there's a place where I can plant this thing. And I think nobody would have figured it. I think there's no real hint for it, so I'm gonna go ahead to it. At least what I think is the right place to be. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it certainly did the job, I guess, right? I went the wrong way. What was over here? I always do it too early. I have no idea how to get that yet. That's like where I really want to believe that there's a double jump of some sort. There is a move that I didn't know about. Also, for anybody who was following earlier, one of the beads, which I didn't really think was all that hot, and I don't think I even tried, turns out to reduce your dodge cooldown by a lot. Really blows your mind how pixel art has gotten so much better with time. That's kind of hit or miss. I mean, there are many really, really good PlayStation, especially PlayStation 1 pixel art games. Also, the final boss of ActRaiser 2 is ridiculous. They're good games pixel art wise. Even Final Fantasy Tactics has a lot of good pixel art, even though a lot of it is rendered in you know, effectively like sort of assisted with a 3D perspective. You already thought we peaked? I think pixel art is sort of a dying breed now. I think a lot of devs don't believe that. A lot of like AAA devs don't believe that pixel art is appreciated anymore. Like I think there's many AAA game players who don't really bother with indies because they view pixel art as being retro rather than an art form on itself. Like being something that's just like, they view it as retro as a bad thing rather than retro as like, you know, nostalgia for stuff that we don't get anymore. I think I need about 900 or so at least. Maybe more than that to do the upgrade I want to get. That can still hit. Maybe reach the point where it's more difficult to make good pixel art now. Well, I mean, you know, it's definitely easier, and I think probably cheaper to make like mid-quality, like 2D art and 3D art than it is to make good quality pixel art. $975. I've already like way past where I want to be for that. Let's go up to this one instead. I shouldn't even, you know what, I shouldn't even grind for this flask. What I need to do is grind for something much more useful that I'm going to come up to later. I don't think I went to this yet either. Let me go back down. going to stop real quick over here and see if I have just enough tiers to do what I want to do with this. I don't think I do, but I want to see. Actually, you know what? I'll have enough tiers with this. Or no, I won't. What I will say though about pixel art is that there definitely are capable pixel artists who will work for the same type of salary that a lot of AAA games are giving. You know, AAA might be a step up in terms of if you get high-end AAA pay or high-end AAA devs to give mediocre pay to many pixel artists, it's probably a lot more than what they were getting before. Token of appreciation. What does that do? It's an ordinary marble presented as thanks for the charity received. Somehow the scratch glass resonates with the empty vial flask, increasing your strength when their liquid has run out. I doubt this is enough. Stylized text could always be done away with. I think you can make text in pixel art style that's readable. This is not it. I think this is a bad example of good pixel art text. I think this is it now. Not yet. But notice it's building up, it's getting bigger. I don't know if it's me. Are there more people in the background now that I've been donating so much money? You very choosy with font? Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like I would favor readability first, but I think it's possible to achieve good quality stylized pixel art that's readable. This is just not an example of that. I did to think actually of what I'd have to go back and see what pixel art do I believe is usable. You know, like what I think I need to be there. What pixel art does look exceptional and has a lot of style to it? What about Undertale? Undertale had a lot of well, I mean, it was all existing fonts, but I guess, yeah, that was just a case of good usage, not necessarily of great fonts overall. Yeah, it's funny. I have my entire Undertale playthrough sitting on my hard drive, or a hard drive, one of them, but I don't remember. I'll have to go dig them up. I've been wanting to post them on YouTube for some time, and I just never got around to it. Yeah, the inability to jump straight into an attack sometimes is like really frustrating. You just do a dead jump like that. Oh yeah, the fan base apparently is pretty rough. Or the more memey, clingy, weird side of it. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I didn't notice how many semi-solid platforms there were that you could jump through. I felt like that only came in late, but now I'm kind of feeling that wasn't the case. It's just the mechanic is really jank. Like, it doesn't work consistently. Does it cue the slash? I think it blocks inputs in the first couple frames or something. Or, you know what I think it might be? Is that... I think I know what it is. I know what it is. If you press them both within a frame or two at the exact same time, it won't do both together. And it won't buffer them individually. Like, it's something a lot of other games get right. It feels really bad. It feels really bad. But so, for example, every Konami Metroidvania has gotten this right. This game hasn't. Guacamelee got it right. Hollow Knight got it right. This game does not have it right. Doesn't have the feel quite right. I'm pretty confident this is where I want to be. I'm not super sure. Even like I'm literally like almost perfectly centered on the ladder. I'm hitting up and down. I can't grab the ladder right now. It must be like a 4-pixel window, because like I can go here and it's fine. Yeah, I don't want to have a case where I'd rather have my inputs happen slightly more often and I have to be careful than drop it and I have to mash. I'd rather be forced to be deliberate because the game will do what I want and then some. I don't. Oh, that's funny. You can swing into yeah, if you're slightly off, you can swing into cresting the ladder. By the dunce cap? It's apparently a religious symbol, or has some sort of connection to like the entirety of the like the lore and the presentation for this game is like you know, sort of the dark side of like religious fervor and stuff. And your character basically has taken an oath of silence, and part of their symbol is that they wear this particular type of... It has a name. It starts with a C. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a significant like. I think it specifically represents. I gotta look this up. What is this thing? A capriote? Yeah. This thing. Because there's a lot of like very, very heavy religious references and symbolism that I'm not extremely familiar with. That this game is slathered in. It's everywhere. And I think it's possible that some of my appreciation of the game might be that I'm not familiar with this stuff. But I definitely feel that there is sort of like a lack of balance as well. For like, I wish they would. I wish there was more of like a hierarchy of lore in this game, rather than being as flat as it is. There's a lot to it, but there's no. It's an ocean of stuff. And I don't want to say it's not deep. In fact, it's only depth. It's only wide and deep. There is no peak. This isn't where I wanted to be. Okay. Well, that screwed me, because I went all the way up here for nothing. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. This is sort of like I kind of feel like to some degree they kind of did some of their presentation is the lack of explanation is somewhat similar to what The Witcher does. Where The Witcher spends a lot of time bypassing, like they assume you have prior knowledge of this stuff. That wasn't even, did you see? Okay, whatever. Whatever, hitboxes. But yeah, the Witcher is very much like, if, you know, it's your loss if you don't recognize this. We're not going to tell you shit. Hopefully you've done your research. And in fact, the like a major part of the story that kind of kicks you off is in a comic that it's my understanding is only available in like the collector's edition, or it's basically extra. Like it was available to Kickstarter backers, but it's not necessarily available right off the bat to somebody like me. So I did manage to find it. I didn't even read it yet. I sort of like glanced at it for a second, and I'm just like, this is going to be a slog of reading. But there's basically a comic that explains a chunk of how you got the story started. That is never touched upon in the game, as far as I can tell. And I kind of feel like, why does nobody complain about that when people complained about Asura's Wrath's final chapter being DLC? It's like, really? It might have been over here.
This, and may I...
Nah. Not yet. You never know what to think of that type of storytelling. If it's not interesting, why make it? If it is interesting, why not start the game there? I can certainly understand, like, if you have sort of like the sort of like backstory reveal where it's like, oh, that's what's going on, and you effectively are sort of like, the big revelation is putting it all together, right? And that's cool. But what there is a bit of I don't know why I went over there. What I don't get though is like, when you put a bunch of story and then you don't have anything that either fills in the blanks or gets you reading through a lot of the slog. Like Dark Souls is the perfect example. Where Dark Souls, god damn it, I hate that. I need to disable that. Like, I should never have unlocked that. Because they have a whole other ability. They have an ability that's amazing what they did with this. So they have an ability that it's not extremely well explained. And this is like another bad UX thing for the game. So basically they have an ability where is it? They only talk about it here. Where is it? the air impulse, where you hit down and X in the air to ascend after hitting an enemy. It gives you a very, very slight increase to your... like, it gives you a little bump up, so you could basically use it as half of an air dash, or you can keep an air against bosses and stuff. And they don't explain that shit anywhere except for here. And it doesn't even have unique animation when you get it to happen. You just bump up a little bit. It's just this mysterious thing that exists. Problem is though, is that your down strike is basically holding down an S. So if you hold it too long, if you tap it, if you don't just like really quick tap it, you will immediately go in your down strike. And if you're above a bottomless pit or spikes or whatever, you're just gonna die. And I'm like, does it? should that really be the interaction for the down strike? So that wasted a bunch of my time. No, this game has no consistency whatsoever. This game is full of weird jank, exception-y, special case stuff. But I was wondering why you can't immediately go into a down strike. Why you have to do a swing to finish it? Because if you didn't, then you'd never be able to do this little hop strike. Just to jump back to external stories for games, you think they only really work if it's about the world and not the characters? Like, imagine Castlevania explaining how Dracula... Castlevania has so much shit for its story stuff. That's the jump. You can do it twice per jump. You have to tap it. Well, not just Dracula, yeah. Like Matthias Conquest or whatever. They've got Eric Lecard and all the additional characters that they didn't go into a ton of depth with until really specific games that cover some of this stuff. The powerful vampire prior to Dracula, who had possession of an ebony orb, but not the crimson orb, and like all the random shit in Dracula that in Castlevania overall that just never gets elaborated on. Oh yeah, and they even having like an additional Devil Forge Master was interesting. And just lots of little stuff like that. Did not mean to fall like that. Hey, Kunzer. Here we go. That's one. I gotta figure out where it is I can... So the frozen olive was a... Increases your defenses when you're about to die. There's a... I think it's over here or something. It's some other place where I can put an item down. Don't remember where it is, though. I'm gonna look this up. It's not explained anywhere. There's no real story to it. I'm gonna look it up. The statue in a lake of silent. That's the hatched one. Put it into Mountains of Endless Dusk. Where was that? I think it was over here. Nope, apparently I'm wrong. On my bread making adventures, have I ever started my own sourdough starter? No. It occurred to me that I should probably, here we go, over here. Jeez. I should probably not bother to rush to another thing to maintain, because the one of the succulents that I've been trying to take care of is starting to die, and like I'm trying to figure out how to revive it, and it's like I'm not ready to take on another task where I'm gonna fuck up and kill something. Like, I know it's somewhat unrelated, but it's like, man, I'm so disheartened by this supposedly easy to take care of plant just dying. I feel like I've poured myself a bowl of cereal and it caught flames. Yeah, snake plants are recommended to me too. I just, the ones that I was looking at, I'm not super happy about. Look like it might be too big or too messy to keep around. I don't know. I don't want to take on any more responsibilities, even though I'm while I'm currently doing such a poor job of taking care of stuff. I don't want more stuff. Bond water in a jar. No, it absolutely is, and the reason why is because you pick up. There's yeast in the air everywhere, and much of it is the same yeast. So you can just mix it up and let it sit. And who is this? But yeah, you can just let it go, and suddenly sourdough. Makes you suspicious of your own air. There's living stuff in all air. If you have bad bread air, I think such a thing doesn't exist, unless you're trying to grow a sourdough starter in a bathroom or something. I have Quicksilver. I don't want to spend another. I don't have the souls or the I don't have the stuff for it anyways. There's a trick I want to try again. See if I can make this work. Get it? Didn't get it. Should be something like this. I think they fixed it. I think they fixed it. It's such a small, like, extremely minor thing. Here it is. I can leave and come back and actually get something. Okay, so the hashtag of deformity I can take back to the, yeah. I can take to a, the dude who blesses stuff, and I can get, an important item out of that. Not what I wanted. Okay, really close to where I want to be. Wait, not this one. I think this one's already not doing well. No, you're still alive. I can't afford your stuff, though. So the affliction on that character is that they have a face that is growing older in their chest. Meanwhile, they're becoming younger and younger. Oh yeah, no, they're supposed to be these unholy abominations. They're not meant to be. They're not meant to be pretty.
The deformity has opened up. You have been granted 3 knotted tongues able to grow deep roots that will twist and wring, copying the pain of their 3 mothers. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Alright, so what this thing is going to do is, this is what causes all the random, like tangled roots and shit to grow. I'm gonna hope this last little bit, these last few tiers of atonement are gonna give me what I want. Probably won't. I probably need like another few thousand, but I hope. I don't think that did it. But had I known sooner, I would have done this immediately, like, without any delay whatsoever. Nah, not yet. Instead, I wasted it on, like, a bunch of upgrades that I don't need. Where should I even be? I think one of them might be right over here. I'm gonna check. If there's anything I want to give this game credit for, the load times between areas are really nice. Do I have another knot? I don't. I don't remember what this one was. Oh, I think this is just the other side. I am on an SSD, but this is faster than a lot of other games will be. Yeah, there is a route. Okay. That's that, huh? Found an old receipt for an SSD from 2010-ish. $350 for 100 gigs. I think the most I spent for an SSD was probably around 2012 to 2014. Like 64 gigs for $100, something in that range. Now there's M2 NVMe drives, which are fucking mind-blowing. You know, they're like something in the range of like, you know, 3,500 megs a second, and you can get a gig for a couple $100, or a terabyte for a couple $100. Yeah, I've got 3 SSDs. in my 3 SSDs in my my gaming rig. Plus, there's like a total of 9 drives or something like that in my gaming rig right now. There's can't remember if that included or didn't include the here we go. Can't remember if that included or didn't include the 2 external ones. Painted wood bead. Sphere covered in yellow varnish. Covers health with destroying surrounding objects. Ooh. If I had a 9 gigabit Ethernet, I would just get, or gigabit internet, I would get some. I would just go and grab the. I would get cloud storage. Just get like a 10 terabyte cloud storage plan. I think a lot of internet companies are sitting there kind of like feeling how much more money they would be making if it wasn't so difficult to get good internet. I think now I have like every movement ability in the game. Yeah. Luckily, where I work, a lot of our stuff is just stored, you know, in whatever amount of like version control software or. Can I get up here? I think it's below me. Whatever version control software or documentation software we have makes it easier for us. Ah, it's down there. Whatever I need to get there is not going to happen, though. I don't have it. I don't have the thing yet. Well, actually, you know, I do. But I need to move this up first. So I'd have to raise this and go all the way back down and come around for it. For my video editing stuff, though, shit's everywhere. I still don't have what I need for this. It's funny, equipping these beads for like faster dashes and lower shorter recovery time, stuff like that. This kind of feels more how the game should have been in the first place. Like, I shouldn't need beads for this. You really need to come up with a good way to organize your files digitally? Your advisor in grad school had everything done by date, student, project. That, yeah, I wish I could offer some real advice for that. I don't have a good system for sure. Oh, I barely made the jump. Okay. Oh, that's. I think it's another remain that I want to get. It's kind of weird how this other one isn't growing. They're just trying to get me to make a leap of faith for this thing. It does grow really quickly. Wait. This is where you can fall. For, you're right. This makes pits not kill you. Yeah, I have that relic equipped. Oh yeah, you have to make a leap of faith. So the funny thing is, with a game like this, a jump like that isn't necessarily unexpected. Bead of gold thread. Speeds up usage of bioflasks. I want to take a jump here and see what happens if this works for me too. Yeah. So this is like another tier of fast travel. It's so weird though, like you would never expect to get an item like this with how these games make you so afraid of gravity. Now I have to, like, absolutely make sure to mash the button correctly.
The remnants of Tentudia have been gathered. It is now possible to give her the second true burial. With this supplication, she shall watch over thee.
So I think this one supposedly does a lot of damage. Yeah. yet. I think I did get one more Barty part as well, I think. Didn't I? No, it was just the remains. So here's a place I can go to. Should unmark this one. Or no, I need to go back to this. Or, I don't remember. Crap, did I get to this or not? Ah, well, I'm gonna just leave the marker for now. So I was thinking about that dash, and why they don't give this to you, this speed of dash to you by default. And I think the reason why is because it would trivialize a couple of the puzzles that they put together with moving ladders. Oh, I think they want me to take this out to unequip it for a second. Yeah, because you won't make it otherwise. How do I get to this? Am I going backwards? I think I've been going backwards the entire time. And I'm able to get to this sooner than I would be otherwise. I'm just curious if this is going to work. It does. Thorn symbol. Protects the wearer from damage through contact. Ooh, that's a good one to have. Contact damage sucks. It can be good in certain games, but this is not one of them. No, you still take damage. And a lot, still. What garbage. Okay, get out of here. Thanks for wasting my time. I need to go back here. The enemy doesn't even exist there yet. Okay. Here's another one where I feel like they want you to jump and I'm not ready to do it yet. I'm gonna just do it. I'm here. Let's do it. Let's see what this gets me. Nothing, okay. Can't let that mystery be unsolved. Alright, Gabby, have a good one. I had my lunch and dinner in short order. Woke up hungry, slept super late. I don't know off the top of my head what makes you refill your fervor when you rest. Can't remember if I got something for that or not. I don't think I got a relic or anything for it. Maybe just spending money gets it to you. So I'm hoping to get here or here and find something. Thought I was gonna get knocked off. At least I got the one above it. Background art for this game is so ridiculous. So I can't go there yet. Oh, I do have one of the keys though. I might have two. I might have like two of the keys. I'm not sure. I have at least one. Oops, I didn't mean to press Y. I think I have at least one more. Lots and lots of tears now. I should have enough, I would hope. I hope I have enough for, well, we'll see. for the 20,000 or so I need to spend. That's a new enemy. Wait, this kind of looks like where I was earlier. It's not, though. More... Oh, Key of the Scholar, okay. Thought it would be more Key of the Secular. Well, there's the Key of the Scribe, okay. I think I needed that up here. Ooh. No warning on this. Ooh, I don't know if I don't have the lung equipped. Don't know if I've been to this part yet. No. Here's the shortcut to get here. Or I don't even know what's going on now. I've like there's a lot of like diverging paths here. Oh, right. More of those. Ooh, secret boss? What is this? Ooh, this is a boss. I don't expect yet. Yeah, I don't know what to expect of this guy. Freaking boss. Very hard to read. I think it was over, yeah, it's over here. There might have been a save point there too. I just missed it. These is a shortcut. That's something. Can't get back there, but at least I can make the loop. Well, this is a weird room. Just an empty room with nothing in it? I wonder if maybe that's a room that that traveling dude gets stuck in. This looks important. Key to operate. Don't have it yet. Okay. Surprised there isn't a key indicator here. Like a key map marker, you know? Like I need a key to get in here. Right, always that. Yeah, and there's that boss, and what do I need to be ready? One that gives you fire resist. The golden mask. Alright, let's give it a shot. new attack. And I can't I can't move after getting hit by it. Great. Yeah, if I get hit by that, I can't dodge out of it at all. What a crappy attack. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. So you can parry it. I was curious about that.
The one you have pulled from punishment was Kirsay, one of the sheltered. He was unjustly condemned to the stake for heresy, and the Inquisitors bore witness to the flames, engulfing his body amidst an atrocious communion of prayers and cries. Still, when it was over, and the flames had died, the merciful miracle called them forth again, and from them, from the ashes and the embers, the body of Kirsay rose anew. For fiery are the paths of the miracle.
Alright, this will take me back to being able to get this. Key of the High Peaks. Okay, I know what key that's going to be then. Oh, and I can finally afford what I think I need to spend for... Excuse me. I think this is the one. Yep. What's this going to be all about? That looks like a mangle of forces down under that. Yeah, it's a platform of just a bunch of horses all together. Both of those are 3 ladders. Okay. Excuse me. Throat's been a little scratchy. There's the last fast travel point. Let me pop into it just in case they try to punish me by not allowing me to, I have to activate it before it saves. Also, speaking of things I want. Gonna put about 5,000 in. I think that should be enough. Maybe it's not enough. Screw it. I'm gonna put another 5,000 in and see what happens. I feel like this is getting more decorated the more money I put in. I think that sound indicates something has changed. I've heard that before. Okay, that looks a lot different. And it's got the hand in. That's what... The hand represents being able to teleport. Okay. Yeah, and this has the proper teleport that shows the actual map. Okay. I wish I had done that at the very beginning of the game. That would have made the game so much less tedious. Oh, another upgrade.
Take the necks of my deep pains.
I think this might be the last one. I'm trying to remember how many I've gotten so far. Alright, what's here? The last mask.
I awake now from the silver ash that has been my cradle. The miracle calls me.
Right, I already got that one. I guess I can take this teleporter. Right. Missing 3 of these.
This, and may I done.
Just defenses. Here we go. Heart of Cerulean Incense. Increases for regeneration, but your blood attack is weaker. I can work with that. So there's one more. Well, I can go back here and see if I've rescued enough of the cherub things. See what they tell me.
Please find the rest.
Nothing? Okay. I think I have like 30 out of 38. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of them, but that's where we're at. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Just it boomerangs, okay. That was a lot less impressive than I was expecting. So 1, 2, let's see. Three, 4. I really only hit 4 of these? 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. Only hit 5. So I think at the very bottom of this. I haven't hit up yet. I never went to the left here. Oh, I need all 3 together. Whew. On the other hand, what is this? Vidite ne Kisiat. I don't know. Sphere of the Sacred Smoke. What part of this tells me what it does? Fills the bile flasks after some attacks. Okay. Seems like if you enter a room with a door, if there's a door right next to it, it takes a frame to open. Yeah. Okay, what else can we do? I think I already did this. Yeah, I can mark this off my list. Something down here I couldn't get. Oh, because I need to get to the bottom of this again. Or I don't know. Let's see. And the art for this game, like, it's such a bummer that the art isn't capitalized on more with this game. It's got great art. It's just they don't do enough with it. I think it feels like it's wasted effort, and I hate to see that. Because it's all really, really good art, and I just feel like they're throwing it away. So much money spent for good, and like high quality pixel art is not cheap. Chalice of Inverted Verses. Partially filled with tears of atonement. He's ready to kill in this order. I don't remember which one this is. This one I know. Don't know if I care to complete that particular side quest. What was this thing called again? Chalice of Inverted Verses. Okay, it's the second type. It's the Sleeping Canvases one. There's a couple of different enemies. There's one in the snow area that has this. This one. Oh, I probably have to do it with the mea culpa. Yep, it's one. Number 2 should be Mountains of Endless Dusk. I thought that was like... Hold on, let's see. I thought that was over like here-ish. This one. And then, we're here. I think there's one actually at the bottom of this, right over here. think there's a different way around to get to this, to where I want to be. I think it's to the right and then down. Partially filled again. Let me, let me see if this is enough. I wonder if I have to do it in order. Where's the what would be the best place to be to get down there? Has been emptied. Ah, screw that. If I had to do that, like, actually running around, fuck that. This is another one of those Flower Quest bullshit quests. Like Hollow Knight had. Yeah, screw that. Screw that. Alright, well, what are we doing? What are we doing now? Guess I didn't see the message the last couple times. It tends to fade pretty quick as you move. This is the wrong way. Why did I put a question mark here? Maybe I just forgot to get rid of it. Yeah, like even here, it's like, what does this marker mean? Is there a legend and I just haven't seen it? I'm looking... Okay, there's no buttons I can see for a map legend. $1,500. I think, yeah, I had another one. I don't have any more rosary knots. I think I want to be here, I guess, and here. You know, whatever. Hold on, I keep missing this. Whatever it is, I gotta go look for it. Where is it? Have I just never taken the ladder? Have I been looking at this the entire time? I think I have. Yeah, this is just a shortcut that I don't even need anymore. Don't have that yet. That's weird. That went right through walls. It didn't draw it, but it did. There's one more thing. There's two more things over to the right I can go check out real quick. Oops! Ah, oh, god damn it! Like, come on. Turned my head away for like a second, and suddenly bottomless pit. Alright, what might this be?
Take the last one of these pains of mine, the deepest and sharpest of them all. Now depart towards the cradle of punishment, O penitent one in guilt.
Okay. Oh, I can't even, okay. Gotta go back anyways. Things are dicks. There's one more thing I haven't gotten here. I've opened up the path to it, I just haven't gotten to it, okay. Last mask. See where this takes me. So there is something here. You get these so late. I have no idea how to get that. Oh, yeah, I have an idea how to get that. Oh, I need to go back. Oh, I don't know how to get there. Okay, I know how to get there. I really should have taken a quick look to see, Okay, no, never mind. There's stuff below that. I wonder if I can go any higher up like this. Yeah, I can. This looks important. In my dreams, I hear him speak to me, even though his words have no sound. In dreams, I can see him watch me, even though his eyes are made of silver. Hopefully I don't stand in place while... Yeah, okay. Sometimes when you activate abilities on moving platforms, it sort of screws you over. Like you'll fall right off them. Marker the third refuge. So this is, yeah, this is right above, so I can remove that. I think this is the last sword upgrade. What do I have? No, I need one more. Longer range charge attack. So 1, 2, 3. No, I definitely have 6. Ah, god damn it! Like they're so nonchalant about having pitfalls like that. Okay, I don't know how to get here yet. Although this looks like something to the left here. What is the point of this? What is the point of having these platforms? This makes no sense whatsoever. There's no fight. There's no, like, difficulty here. These are almost there because they got bored of, like, flat platforms or wanted to show the background or something. Oh, right. I can't go here yet. This doesn't, like, make things more interesting. This just makes it easier to make mistakes. If I could get back here, I'd be in good shape. Ooh, who are you?
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, Chrysanta in penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain. And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
She apparently makes a, she apparently makes an appearance in the comic. I don't think I can parry that. Oh, she has a parry. Okay, she definitely has a parry. Okay, I have no idea what was going on through half of that fight. Well, this takes me back to where the elevator is reset, then... Actually, where are we? Yeah. No, don't come down. What are you doing, elevator? I hate you. I didn't activate you. Get out of here. Don't know what I should take.
Penitent carry I and thus.
Cheap shot. She can parry that? She has like no tells for her. She has like no wind up for her attack. I want to try to bait out a parry Mostly has me on the ground. Sucks that I have to wait for this. Like, I don't want to activate these. Like, it's really strange though. Like, you would think, like, the one case where it would be good to not manually activate it, they specifically automatically force it upon you. It's like, all I want to do is jump down the pit there, and it seems really strange that they would bring it down for you. Seems like every inconvenient case where they want to break their own rules, they do it. Having a lot of trouble judging where I need to jump. In that case, I couldn't have gotten out of that, being in the corner. Like, it would have caught me if I did a standing jump, dash forward, tried to parry. I would have gotten hit anyways. That's kind of frustrating. Like, I feel like their enemy designs don't provide... They provide cases where you can very easily get into scenarios where you don't have a way out. And that one boss earlier that just juggled you, like, you take one hit and you're going to take the next 2 or 3, was kind of shitty.
Penitent one carry we have I and the
Okay, she doesn't do the AoE otherwise, okay. I guess that's slightly better. Obnoxious boss. Like, one thing that kind of frustrates me with this boss, that the dude who swung the bell around with the lightning sister did the same thing. They don't have a consistent, obvious point where they're going to hit you with their attacks. They'll sometimes overshoot or undershoot, or even walk past you. And there's other cases where they'll, like, reliably swing away from you or not. And it's difficult to tell, like... I don't feel a lot of consistency from these boss fights.
Penitent one in tarrying the guilt, we have been entrusted.
Like, some of the stuff
and thus shall...
you could tell, but it's like you have to engineer the scenarios. That overshot. Never any time to heal. That death screen flashing again is just obnoxious. I wonder if that's a long-standing bug. Like, as you're respawning, it comes back up again. There's a lot of, like, repeat, very glaring bugs that kind of show up in this game that I kind of wonder, like, am I the only person getting these?
Penitent one in tarry, we have... and...
Well, now she does. Now she doesn't. Okay. She doesn't have a consistent start, that's for sure. I wish I could just jump down. I hate that it forces you to wait for the elevator. It's so arbitrary. It's such a sudden decision. Where, like, every other elevator that they have in this game, you manually have to bring it to you. Even that one you had to manually bring it to you, except in that exact case, and I have no idea why. It could be that, like, if you had it down to you, and that was the last elevator, like, that was the last place you started before you went up and then out, maybe that's where they were set at? I don't know. It just seems so strange.
Penitent one in carrying, we have I, and thus shall...
Maybe she swings you run forward. Oh. She always comes from the far side. No, she doesn't. And then she disappeared. What is going on with this game? Okay, I think I broke the boss. No, it's back. Okay. That's coming quicker than I'm ready for. Can't recover quick enough to do a parry there. Don't have enough health to finish this, but I'm at least gonna try to get the timings down a bit. A little slow. It's a shame I didn't read the comic. That explains this character to some degree. Is there any other... Nah. There's not. This is my best bet.
Penitent one, we have, and...
Thought I would land and get a parry, and I don't think I landed in time. She does not let up. I think I need to at least get one of the beads that allows you to heal quicker. That'll give me something. I think another one increases your damage or something on heal. Like, the Sphere of the Sacred Smoke would have been awesome if I could lay into this boss. I don't think I'm gonna get it to trigger, though. I kind of want this. Don't need that one right now. Where was it? Something, this one increases the strength when the liquid is run out. One I thought said it electrified you or something like that when you consumed a flask. You know, so much fucking reading. This game has like such a poor like hierarchy of data. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one then. Like, you would think that they would highlight what it does, or separate it out or something. I think when this game was being developed, there was an extreme focus put on making sure that players read through the lore. And it's like, they decided that the solution was to say, oh, like, lay everything flat, make anything that you want require an enormous amount of reading, but don't have the sort of hierarchy of, like, things that catch your interest, answers that drive, that power more questions, things that compel you to dig further. I think they missed that step.
Penitent one in we have, and
Now she opens up with that. Damn trigger buttons. I want there to be a PS4 or PS5 controller that just doesn't have trigger buttons. Instead, it's just clicky buttons. A PS2 controller for the modern age. I think a ton of people, like, who even plays games where the trigger buttons are important? You know, like, it's one of those things that's like, people even playing first-person shooters wouldn't want it, because having a delay before they press the button, what's the point? You know, having travel time. Like, racing game aficionados are going to get wheels.
Penitent one carry we have I and the
If they get rid of the touchpad, you'd be happy? I don't see a need for the touchpad either. Oops, did not mean to do that. I hate how they auto-riposte when you're too far away from the target. And I don't know what causes it either. Like, it doesn't always do it. Playing a fighting game with D-pad always makes your fingers slide off a bit and hit the touchpad. with you get the opposite with the opposite side with an Xbox controller. If you're so unfortunate to play a fighting game with any of the Xbox controllers, you tend to slide from Xbox X to pause. And there's like half the travel time to get there. I kind of want to experiment with a hitbox or something.
Penitent one in Harry, we have I, and thus shall your...
She has the same wind-up frames to her parry as she does her regular attacks. It's just a different timing. When do you ever get a moment to heal in this fight? I did not press the button to cross there. I guess when she tries to parry, that might be a reasonable time to try to parry or to try to heal. I guess I don't have a leg to stand on for fighting games, though, because last fighting game I really got into was Mortal Kombat X. And I got a 46 win streak on ranked, and then put it down. And like all the recent stuff I couldn't really get into for various reasons. Mostly, like lately it's been like, inputs are way too complex, and the netcode has been complete trash.
We have and
So you can't jump any of that. He's not playing Cyberpunk? In terms of what? In terms of not getting into fighting games? Oh, she does have contact damage, okay. She's gonna end up killing me like this. There we go. Get the fuck out of here.
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle!
Oh, sudden camera shift. Oh, that's it? Did he even kill her? Watch there not be a save point. The ambulatory of his holiness. Here we go. You again.
What you seek lies at the end of these long stairs. That which proclaimed itself the true and holy truth has long been hiding there. Behind those doors, the affliction itself laments in its own confusion and deformity. The journey has been long, but your task is about to be completed. Although I have been barred from entering such a slanderous abode, these words are free to accompany you.
Zarab or whatever.
One in silence.
Okay.
Now resume your journey. I will guard you from afar.
What was that? Zarabanda from the safe haven. Song that bless the walls of sacred rooms, convenes an incorporeal shield that damages enemies and destroys some projectiles. Give it a shot. That seems helpful. Well, everyone's playing it and you weren't interested before it had tons of problems. Yeah, I wasn't super interested. The only thing I saw of Cyberpunk that looked interesting is the environments looked interesting. But like, I've watched people stream it. I've seen the bugs. I'm not too thrilled. Plus, like, apparently there's some super rude, like, stuff that they do in the game that apparently does not properly reflect Cyberpunk nor being a decent person. Like, there's some things that, like, it's my understanding that there's at least some transphobic stuff in there. And, like, I don't want to support that. On top of, like, CD Projekt Red has a history of, like, crunch and bad practices and management related things, and I don't want to support that. And that was before I even knew about any of that. Like, after playing a bit, so the demo for The Witcher 1 soft locked on me. Witcher 2 was an abysmal mess. I played through like 12 hours before I had to put it down, and I was like, I can't. This is too freaking awful. I've seen people play The Witcher 3. It seems about the same. I have all sorts of issues with those games, both in terms of how they play as well as how they present the story. Before even like the things that they do that are like just, you know, ethically bad and management bad, stuff that like supporting, like giving that success is it basically is somewhat kind of pushing to say, oh, it's okay to have crunch and bad management in game development, and I don't want to support that if I can avoid it. Oh, I should probably make some changes here. At least that.
In my dreams, I heard your footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself. Guardian of the miracle, and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father. I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage, apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you. Only the miracle knows. Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide. Let them hurt and march in procession. I curse you forever in name. I bless you forever in death.
Oh, is he invisible? Or, you know, his hitbox stays. I can do that too, you know. Or no, I don't have the same one. I don't have the right one. Got like no HP though. Alright. I'll back off for a minute. Little bastard. You know what? Now I can lightning you to death. Never mind. Apparently I can't. Can't block those.
You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep. Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
And yeah, Dark, I could understand that. Like, I don't play many first-person games at all. There's some I'm interested in. Ooh. Oh, I got one of those. Check this out. Alright, I can't cast it yet. That sword being so flighty is killing me. That's a lucky juggle. This fight is so it's so finicky. You like the style of the game in terms of what, like Soul style Metroidvania or the art style? There's enormous amounts of games in the general like action platformer / Metroidvania genre. Not as many Souls-like Death's Gambit or Salt and Sanctuary or Momodora even. Momodora 4 is really good, believe it or not. Well, there's Konami has made, you know, like, geez, at least what, 5 or 6 at least, depending on whether or not you count Mirror of Fate, Time Spinner. It's hard to think of a giant list. It's taking a lot of random damage because it's such a busy fight. The attacks from the sword are so unpredictable. I don't know what. There we go. It actually did hit me. Okay. Yeah, Bloodstained. There's 3 different Bloodstained games so far. Although, you know, obviously only one of them really counts as Metroidvania, unless Curse of the Moon 2 is more Metroidvania. Axiom Verge was okay. Axiom Verge was almost, I felt, a little bit too focused on being Contra-like.
In my guardian, no, I am no.
Curse of the Moon is amazing.
Now may yours
I haven't played the second one yet. Hey, thanks for the resub. Thanks for that resub, Hem. Sorry, I got distracted by that tomato thing. Freaky tomato emote. Alright, now I should have plenty of health to finish this off. Guacamelee is an awesome... There's 2 different Guacamelee games. Both of them are awesome Metroidvanias. Forgot to mention those. I always forget to mention Guacamelee. I'm just realizing now somebody's in a vial or whatever under this guy. This dude over here, something down there. God, I hate the way the sword moves. I hate the sword so much. It just feels bad, like, to just chase it down. It's such an obnoxious thing, and then it, without any warning, without any distinct tell, it just attacks. I do like the music in this fight, though, having picked up a bit, because so much of the rest of this game is so much like low-key guitar. The music never picked up into anything until just about now. Most of the boss fight tracks, even this one is, you know, there's no real theme to it. It's not, it's effectively forgettable, but it does so much better of a job setting the tone than like all the rest of the music in the game up to this point. The music in this reminds me of something you would expect in a big fight from like a later fight in ActRaiser or something. In the best of ways, where things get like big and great and imposing.
In my dream, I am not know. Now may I.
I've never seen this one before. I don't think I have. No, I did. Never mind. So like Chance of Confession the most? I don't know which one that is. I'll have to check. Like after I finish the game. I haven't even seen the DLC yet. I might just miss it. Which gentle guitar track? The entirety of this game is gentle guitar tracks. Fucking awful sword. Awful sword. Getting sloppy with my dodges just because I want to chase this stupid thing. Happy now? Oh. There's more video game. I thought that was the final boss. Maybe it is. Ah, it's you. Witness the...
You have freed his holiness from his afflicted torment. And now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. The cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the turned throne where his holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain.
Just want to point out him grabbing his crotch as he's delivering this epic dialogue.
And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you would be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart. Mountain of ashes that swallowed up sins and sinners alike has had no mercy on you either. At the mercy of the miracle you were, and at the mercy of the miracle you remain. You are no longer anything but one more anonymous visage, without a voice, without countenance. Your penitence is over.
Seems like I got the bad ending. I can make it faster. Can you go the other way? Hold on. You can. That's a first. I can't think of a credits screen where I've seen that. I've seen being able to go down faster. Not up or in reverse that I can think of. When did I re-enable the sound command? I thought I disabled that because of stupid Twitch and its copyright garbage. Maybe I have it to where mods bypass the. I think that might be it. Maybe mods bypass the restriction. Yeah, I think that's actually it. Thinking about it. I don't know. I can look at the code for it. I wrote it. Too damn lazy. Even though it's running right in front of me. Oh man. Now I have to kind of think of like, do I want to do the DLC or not? Or do I want to do Like, I might be the kind of person who's inclined to just YouTube the rest of it. This game has some ground level nagging issues that I just can't get over. And it's a shame too, because like there's so much to it, there's so much story written for it, there's so much art made for it. And it's a little the core is slop. Some of the like everything from like how you transition from between jumping and attacking to the feel for dashing, the difference in delay between dashing and dashing into another dash and dash attack into another dash. The width for ladders, that's a horrifying Kickstarter picture. The lack of structured hierarchy for the way the story is presented, stuff like that is rough. And it's a shame too, because like apparently this game is adored. People love this game, and I think it's alright. I think it has a lot of potential. But there's just some things that are just like, a couple of the bosses were great. Many of them need a lot of tuning. There's sort of like the same way that you structure like a playlist for music, you kind of want that sort of like, you want to drive it up and down. Who adores it? I thought the whole Souls community loved it. I thought tons of Metroidvania people loved it. I thought this game was very popular. I thought this was like one of those indie darlings. I mean, it got, the Kickstarter made like 6 times the what they were asking for, or more than that maybe. I think it was like, what, a 50,000 Kickstarter that made 300,000 or something like that? This game is one of those games that kind of pains me for how... you never knew anyone who played Souls games play this? Really? Like, all of the... Brandon, Peeve, like everybody who did get Death's Gambit went on this. You would think they would have. And, like, the people who were super excited initially at Salt Sanctuary being the groundbreaking, the intro to this subgenre of soul-styled Metroidvania, the sub-subgenre, I guess. Everybody was thrilled about hearing about this game. For me, I came into it late. I missed the window of the release. They played Death's Gambit, but not this. I thought, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought a lot of people played this game. I thought this game was a lot of people were looking forward to more because the art is really, really good. I feel like they have wasted the spectacular talent of the people who worked on this, though, who worked on the art, because the gameplay is not quite up to par. Death's Gambit would have been nice if they hadn't made the salmon garbage and the weapons so few. Death's Gambit has a giant DLC coming out, and if you've been following their Twitter, there is so much like additional weapons, abilities, quality of life shit, animation tuning, game feel stuff. The stuff that I feel this game should have done that I'm surprised it hasn't done yet, considering it had time for a big giant DLC or whatever DLC did happen. I haven't seen any of it. This game is another one of those games that needs a game feel pass. It needs that polish to make it feel great. Did it play late? Hey, I'm fine if Death's Gambit comes out and has a renaissance. I mean, people didn't say it was too late for No Man's Sky, even though, like... So Osaki is like, hey, if you want to try out No Man's Sky, I'll buy it for you. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to like it, but I'll certainly try it if that's what you want. And it was a mess, and I didn't really like it, and I spent time with it, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And I put it down. And then, years, whatever, one or 2 years later, whatever it was, I'm not even sure how long they've been doing additional development for No Man's Sky, but they have a giant series of updates, and everyone's all thrilled about it, so... There is something to it. There is something to coming back and making it right. You loved Death's Gambit, but it became unplayable for you when it first came out. Sorry again, bug crashed. Got pissed and went back to it. I think if anybody who's still interested in Death's Gambit should wait for that DLC, because there's all sorts of like combat tuning, animation canceling stuff, like that type of like buffering adjustments, stuff that like are your core gameplay feel stuff that they're tuning, that they're improving, on top of like more game overall, more areas to explore, more enemies to fight, more weapons to use, more abilities, more whatever. Lots of stuff. Air dashing, there's all sorts of shit that I'm pretty sure wasn't in the initial game that they're adding now. And Death's Gambit probably is going to be amazing with its DLC, because they're spending the time to do all that tuning. I want that same tuning to be done with this game, because this game should feel better to play than it does. And if they don't do the adjustments that they should do to make this game feel smoother, to make the bosses a little bit more predictable, a little bit less RNG, a little bit more well-tuned in terms of like not creating scenarios that are impossible to dodge. If they don't do that, then they're doing a disservice to everybody who put all the effort into all the art and the music, and who wrote the story. I think the lore needs a pass as well. Like, not in terms of the content of it, but the structure. Like, it isn't presented to the player in a hierarchy of teases and a lot of questions that the player is driven to answer, and then answers that spur on more questions. Instead, it's just laid out all on a pile somewhere, and you're like, it's like playing 52 card pickup with a story. It's like, here you go, here's a story. It's just throw it all at you. You figure it out. And I feel like probably bits and pieces of the story should probably be brought to the forefront to make players ask questions and to dig into themselves, something that drives them, because it's kind of missing that right now. It's just all just out there.